Trauma. It's been said that trauma follows you home, that it's a force of nature, a silent storm, always in motion. Some will tell you that it lives alongside grief and hardship. It comes without warning, leaving invisible scars among the wounded.
If you look at pictures of us through the years growing up, we looked like a very happy, healthy, average American family. Mike was the oldest. He was born 15 months before me, so we were really close. We did everything together. Went to high school together, had a lot of the same friends, went to a lot of the same parties. And he was just a really thoughtful, caring person. Sometimes things seem magical looking back. The last time I saw him was my 30th birthday party, and we all met for brunch and had a really nice time. On that day, I was truly grateful. I didn't see my brothers a lot. I saw them quite a bit, but they lived in Illinois. It was exciting to see them, that they made the time to be there. It was a surprise. Everything kind of seemed to come together. And I just remember feeling so happy and so thrilled to be there and to have my family all there and close to me. About 2 weeks later, my dad called me and he said, Mike is dead. It wasn't until I drove home to my home in Illinois and I was there with my parents that they said, it looks like it was a suicide. Survivors of suicide are left with so many unanswered questions. How can I have this vibrant 31-year-old brother who I'm happy to see at my 30th birthday party who surprises me, and about two weeks later, he takes his own life in a tent with a knife in his backyard? How does that happen? I started experiencing severe anxiety and panic attacks. I was very scared. There was a time where I was never suicidal, but I was kind of like, I don't really want to, I'm not finding any enjoyment or fulfillment in life. I'm so anxious and I have so much panic that I had a hard time leaving my house. I didn't enjoy doing anything. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to be with people. I felt very lost. It was a very scary, difficult time. We all experienced trauma as a result of his suicide. We all managed it in different ways. My brother had post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as anxiety. My parents, it put stress on their relationship. There's this darkness that comes, that visits you after a trauma. There's this confusion and this deep hurt and sadness. And some of us handle it in ways that are really bad. We turn to drugs and alcohol. We lose our jobs, we lose our friends, we lose our family. Other people are able to get the support that they need to overcome it and find sunshine again. I don't personally believe you recover from trauma in a vacuum by yourself, by being strong. I think healing only comes from reaching out to get help. That's where places like Impact 211 come in. It's a free online resource. It's a helpline. They connect the dots.
Last year alone, we helped more than 200,000 people, more than 15,000 with mental health and substance abuse issues, more than 30,000 with food, and more than 60,000 for housing. But we're here to do more than just connect people to resources. We're here to help stabilize their lives. So whether it's hunger or homelessness or poverty, which are often the results of trauma, we're trying to lift people to a place beyond trauma where they can feel hope again and feel their life again.
One of the, if not the biggest tragedies in my brother Mike's death is that he shared the fact that he was suicidal with my younger brother the day before he died. My younger brother has to live the rest of his life knowing that He was the only person who knew that, and he didn't tell anybody. He didn't call my parents. He didn't call a psychologist. He didn't call the hospital. He didn't call something like 211. He did his best to help him through that night. And if I could take that away from him, I would. That's the thing, is wishing that you've done something, wishing that you knew a resource existed. Therein lies maybe the biggest tragedy in the whole thing.
You're not prepared for your brother, your family member, your loved one telling you that they're feeling suicidal. Who's ready for that? And knowing what to do that's going to be helpful, knowing what not to do that might not be helpful. We help people have a plan before they leave our office, before we hang up with them on the phone. It's what we do 500 times a day.